So today I am back with my second book choice for books that have inspired me or changed my life. And the book that I have picked out for you guys is one of my absolute favorites. And it really, when I say it's changed my life, it's not something that I'm just saying to say. It's something that really, really happened to me. And that book is The Magic. It's by Rhonda Byrne, and it is the sequel to The Secret. I got this book back in 2013, I believe, and one of the activities that is in it is to write down things that you want in your life, goals, new car, new home, whatever you want. So you write that down and you put it on your mirror and you read it every single day. And I did that. I wrote out my little list of goals. Actually, it was kind of long. It was like 13 things. And I read it every single day. And a few years later, when my husband and I moved into our house, which was one of the things on my list, down to the number of rooms that it had, down to the location, down to what it looked like, that was what was on my list, that house. And I was unpacking and I found my original list that I wrote the first time that I read this book. And every single thing on that list had come true except maybe one or two things. I think it was 2 things out of 12 or 13 that hadn't come true yet. I'm still holding out hope because I know that either that's going to happen or something better is coming my way. And that's something great about the universe. That's what I love, the saying that the universe, it's never going to tell you no. It's either yes, not now, or I've got something better for you. And I've always found that to be 1000% true. So anyways, the book, 28-day program. Every single day, you're going to do a new activity. But what's really cool is on your very first day, she specifically tells you to write 10 things that you're grateful for. 10. I did that on my last video. I had to re-roll it. Okay, 10 things. I know how to count that you're grateful for. And the thing is, you don't just write that you're grateful for this, that, or the other. You write out why. And that is where it's really important, because when you get down to the why of anything in your life, it's when you really do the digging. And I feel like that's what really opens up yourself to the universe. You have to tell the universe why you want what you want, why you're grateful for what you have. And when you sit there and think about why you're grateful for your home, your eyesight, your car, your children, your health, and you get down into different details of it, it really helps you to absorb and feel and then exude that gratitude back out into the universe. And I think that's why, or I know that's why she has you write in this book, not just what you're grateful for, but why. And that is the only activity that you have to do every single day. So you start off with day 1, 10 things that you're grateful for and why, and then you add on the other 27 days on top of it. And every other day, it's just one activity that you do along with your gratitude list. And the gratitude list is something that I stuck with way after finishing this book. And I'm going to tell you that you can really tell a difference, at least I did, because once I got everything on that list, I feel like I sort of fell off my spiritual journey. And it wasn't all at once, but eventually there was a huge difference in my life, and things were just not how they were supposed to be. And my husband was actually the one that came up to me and he was like, why aren't you doing that positivity stuff that you used to do anymore? And I got to thinking, and I'm like, you're so right. Like, why aren't I doing that? And so that's when I kind of rebooted my entire spiritual journey, and I learned so much more, and I'm continuing to do so. So that's what I really love about The Magic, is that it's a rigorous, strict program. And I don't mean that in like you're gonna dread doing it. I just mean that it's something for somebody like me that has trouble sometimes sticking to my plans, and I can get distracted easily. It's great to have something really solid there that's like, hey, you're gonna sit down every day and you're gonna do A, B, and C. And continuing on with having that gratitude list, or continuing some kind of spiritual practice, meditation, scripting, saying, affirmations out loud every day. There's just so many things that you can do to continue your spiritual journey while you read this book and afterwards, because it really is an everyday thing. It's something that you have to contribute to every single day of your life. And it doesn't have to be hours a day, but just something every day to fill your brain, because our brain needs constant reminders. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people, myself included, are not natural, positive people that just automatically think of the best outcome. And so, like I said, our brains need that constant reminder of, hey, you can retrain the way that you're thinking. You can retrain the way that you see things. And in turn, that is going to change your entire life. I don't think that there's anybody that you can talk to that has completed activities like this and really put the work in that would tell you otherwise. If you found somebody that this hasn't worked for, that has actually put in the work, please let me know, because I would be so interested to find out what happened, because it's a law of the universe. When you put that work in, and when you change yourself, and when you learn to let go and have faith, you see those changes in your life, and other people see them as well. It's not just you that can feel the change. Other people will come up to you and ask you for advice, or they'll be like, how is life so easy for you? How do you keep such a positive attitude about everything? And it's a great feeling to be able to know that you are somebody that people look at and they see somebody who gets through adversity with a smile on their face. So you really want to fill your mind, body, and soul up with positivity and things that are really just going to benefit you as a person and help you with your growth. And when you start doing that, you're going to notice changes in your lives, and other people are going to notice changes in you, and you're going to become that person that people come to for advice, or ask, how do things always happen so easily for you? Why are things so easy for you? And it really is going to feel easy. And the more that you stick with it, and the more that you commit to changing yourself from the inside out, the more changes that you are going to see in your life, the better, and it becomes more effortless. But you have to stick with it, and everybody falls back sometimes. I've done it multiple times where I did the book, and I got all the things on my list, and then I kind of stepped back from it, and so I began doing it again, and I did my second read of this book. I did one of the Deepak Chopra meditation programs. I did them both at once and just combined them. One was a 21-day, and this, like I said, 28-day, and everything in my life changed. So that is the reason that I am sharing these books with you, because along with looking up YouTube videos, podcasts, books, it's really good to just have some basis where you can kind of go back to. And that's what this book is for me. It's just something that I can always fall back on if I find myself just kind of wayward and falling off the track of where I know that I should be spiritually. And so I wanted to share it with you, and I really hope that if you watch this, that you find a way to get the book. There's actually a girl on YouTube, I do not know her name, but she has read out every single day. So I know that things with shipping right now and money right now, you might not be able to have access to the book, but look her up on YouTube. I don't know her name, but just look up The Magic by Rhonda Byrne on YouTube. And there is a woman who goes through and she reads every single day out loud for you. And that's a super easy way to get this into your brain, because this is amazing for you. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. And there are other books that I have on my list, but this is honestly one of my favorites. So that is my second book for books that have changed my life or inspired me. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I super appreciate you, and I'll be back soon with another video. I have a couple of different things that I've got coming up, and I will also be back soon with my third book choice. Everybody have an amazing, blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video.